5 masculine floral fragrances from my collection. I don't mind a floral fragrance, but some can lean too far feminine for myself to pull off. There is a good deal of guys out there that will not touch a floral fragrance unless it is super masculine. If that's you, these 5 fragrances here could be handy. If you're a floral fragrance lover, you may already know these, or you may love these in the future if you get your snozzer on them. Let's floral up. Let's just get straight into it. G'day everyone, Mark from Aussie Fragrance back. Floral fragrances tend to go a bit feminine sometimes, a lot of the time, but these ones here, masculine enough for me to be comfortable in. Now, around the time of the release of this video, there is another banger coming out from Zaharoff, Bloom. Now, unfortunately, it's getting a bit hype, but it doesn't make this list for a good reason, because I haven't smelled it yet. I don't own it yet. It's not here in Australia, but I'm keen to get my nose on it. It could easily pop up in this list. But for now, 5 that I've got. Not particularly in any order. So let's kick off with a powerhouse of a fragrance. From Jean Paul Gaultier, we got Fleur de Mal. Now this is strong with just a few sprays and it lasts all day too. Petitgrain, neroli, chamomile and basil. That's pretty much all they list, but there's plenty more going on. This is so deep and rich. It is a herbal, floral, masculine scent, and definitely a memorable scent. Long gone discontinued, but if you're here in Australia, jump on Boo Jeremy, grab Ivory Floral, less than $50, spot on, identical. Great work. For the rest of you guys, probably gonna have to fork out $200 at least if you want a bottle of this. It is good. Now, an absolute banger in my opinion. From Amouage, we have Reflection Man. Classy and sexy. Boom, 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 boom. Main florals in this one are rosemary, jasmine, and neroli. I've worn it. You can see that I haven't worn too much of this, but I've worn this on very memorable occasions, so I don't want to spoil it by wearing it too often. And as you know, I don't mind an inspired fragrance here and there, like I did with the previous fragrance, but this is one of the fragrances that I will always stick with the original. It just means so much to me. I won't try a clone of. There's also Reflection 45. Boom, that fella. Now that goes for a lot more than this, but I tell you, I've tried that, I've sampled that, and that laid on top of this is incredible. So I'm on the hunt for a partial bottle. I won't pay the full price for a full bottle, but for now, I'm happy with Reflection Man. Boom. There we go. So what is to come next? This one here is probably the softest in this list, the one that steers more feminine than the other ones. Some guys may not be able to wear this at all, but I'm fine with it. It is from Mise en Cire. We have Solar Blossom. This one actually sits in my wife's side of the collection. Boom. So we both wear it, so it's definitely unisex. Neroli Essence, Hedione, Orange Blossom, Jasmine, and Vanilla Absolute. It's definitely neroli dominant for me. That is why I love it. I'm a huge sucker for a good neroli fragrance. I'd describe this fragrance as gorgeous, which isn't how I would describe any masculine fragrance at all. Fully unisex, as I said. It'll depend on your personality and your dress, I guess. That'll steer which way this fragrance goes. Worthy of sampling at least. And coming from the great Alberto Morella's, his own private line, you know it's going to be good. It's decent price too. Now, I mentioned that neroli. The next one, possibly one of my favourite neroli dominant fragrances from Givenchy. We have Eau de Givenchy. This one is so versatile too. I might actually wear it after this to the gym. This has citruses and florals. Those main florals being neroli, orange blossom, and Hedione. There is a lot more going in here too for the class and depth that this fragrance has. If it's a warm day, just having a casual outing, casual time, this is an easy reach fragrance. If it's a warm day, just a casual evening, this one here is an easy reach fragrance for me. You pick it up at a great price too. I'm a fan. Otherwise it wouldn't be on the list. But those two that we just mentioned, they're the softies on this list. Let's finish with one of the more masculine floral fragrances in my collection. Probably one of the best releases from last year. Damn epic, deserves to be in everyone's collection in my opinion. from that incredible house of Zaharoff. We have Halfeti Black Rose. Just this is sexy as it is. That is natural juice color too. No additives, preservatives, you know, that bullshit. Look at it. Fuck. I mean, far out. Oh. Yeah. I hyped this one up when it came out for good reason, and I don't hype too many fragrances. It's hype worthy. It gets the Aussie seal of approval. It is one of those fragrances that if you had to sell off your collection or cull it right down, this is one that you would keep. It is deep, it is dark, it is mysterious, and definitely sexy. It's a head turner too. Rose, 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 with a warm, sexy tickle of pepper, coumarin and oud underneath. Masculine and sensual classiness. Anyone that smelt this genuinely enjoys it. Could be on a casual setting, right time of the year. Perfect for a formal setting any time of the year, possibly just not the super hot summer that we have here in Australia. I've worn it to work plenty of times too, just because I'm a lover. So sharing this list with you, and obviously being a fan of Zaharoff, you can see why I'm so keen to get my nose on Bloom when it comes up here, down here actually, to Australia. And there you go. 5 masculine enough fragrances. There are 2 softies in there, but if you've got the right attitude, right personality, whatever you wear is going to come across masculine anyway. I've worn fragrances that people say that I smell like an old lady. I don't care. I enjoy these fragrances, as you guys do if you're following my channel for this type of content. What are your thoughts on these ones? And what are a few floral fragrances, still more masculine, that you enjoy, that you recommend for me? Or a Neroli banger. Neroli Portofino. Could have thrown that in here too. That's a goodie. But until next time, peace. Stay safe. Say good day to your mama for me. Send her a bunch of flowers, I tell ya. Self-frozen flour. She can make me some pancakes. Anyway, peace.
I wanna go out tonight.